How's it going, Parker? Welcome, my friend. Welcome to Lunch Breaks Live, everybody. Good to be here today. Finally got my office cleaned out. Looking great in here. Feeling great. Got most of my breaks put on the site. Still been deciding on how to do my Pokemon break, but I'm going to throw it on there anyways. How you been doing, Parker? How you doing, Andrew? Welcome. It's good to see you guys. Just catching up on some of the events that happened yesterday / over the week, beginning of the week / weekend even. Some current event stuff that I just completely missed. Or one that I guess not completely missed, but that everybody's talking about right now, which is an NBA issue. Very interesting situation with the NBA. It's crazy that I'm talking about that even because it's just a preseason game. So, wow. Already some controversy for the year. I've been trying to get into some basketball breaks in hopes that I can get a Zion rookie card autoed. That is, man, that card, people are paying, I mean, it varies obviously, but people are paying ridiculous amounts for it. $1,500, $1,600 raw for a Zion rookie autoed. So, hey, if I'm in it for money, I better get into one of those breaks. A Zion would be sweet, though, man. I don't even care that much about basketball, but a Zion card would be legit ski. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to go a little bit early today, just because I have to get to, I have a deadline for some stuff I got to get out for my day job. Unbelievable. How you doing, Rippin' for Ripkins? Welcome. But anyways, in the meantime, I wanted to talk about a few things that are happening in the sports world. Urban, what's up, man? Change your little icon, huh? Something new there. So, the NBA's big issue, they had a game in Philadelphia, and two fans that were in the game, or in attendance at the game, held up signs that said "Free Hong Kong," and they were then removed from the stadium. So it's a big controversial issue right now. Everybody's talking about it. And I find it fascinating. Just from the perspective of two different leagues. If you look at the NFL compared to what the NBA is doing, the NFL handled a situation like this when one of their employees was making a political stand by basically saying, nope. And they shut it down and essentially kicked him out of the league. But how do you handle it when fans make the political protest? And now they've kicked the fans out, so it makes it look like the NBA is taking a stand on some political issue. So now what's the NBA going to do? Because now they've kicked people out over their political views, and it was fans, not employees. Paying fans. I don't see what's different about that when you bring a sign that says Free Hong Kong or something. What's different about that than a sign that says ESPN, every stinking person network or whatever? You know what I mean? Like how they do those acronyms and they bring something out stupid. Like, how is that any different? It's just a sign. And if you're critical on any sign, then, you know, if somebody kicks you out for that, then it sounds like it makes it look like they're taking a stand on whatever information you had on the sign. I don't know. I'm curious to how this is going to play out. We'll see how the NBA handles this compared to the NFL, but it looks like it's starting off rocky for them for sure. They're going down a bad road here, and they've already gone a little too far. So we'll see if they can come back from this one. I'm kind of skeptical, but we'll see. It is possible. But who knows? We got to start getting into the basketball and hockey though, because that's what's going right now. We've got baseball postseason, but there's only so much you can say about baseball postseason. Although last night was pretty fun to watch. I didn't get to watch the whole thing in full as I was popping around to different channels and trying to watch the games as well. I guess it was just Tampa Bay and Houston yesterday, huh? So it was a very interesting game. I'm glad that Tampa Bay tied this up because I love to see a series go to Game 5. Who doesn't love to see a series go to Game 5? Unless, of course, it's your team and you want them to win as quick as possible. You know, if you're a fan of the sport, you like to see a series go all the way. So, yeah, that should be a fun game to watch. I'm a little surprised that it's at 2-2. You know, Houston, they had some opportunities. Altuve got gunned down on his way to score yesterday, and that kind of changed some momentum for them. That was a big opportunity for the Astros. So now they're looking down a Game 5 elimination game. Who knows? We'll see how this is going to play out. Verlander did not look strong. He was not terribly poor pitching, but, you know, 4 runs in the playoffs. That's a tough deficit to overcome. Especially when you got Blake Snell coming out. The dude is a monster. And he's not. He looks kind of weak. That's what's crazy about him, is because he's not built all that big. He's kind of a scrawny dude, but he gets out. I mean, the ball just snaps out of his hands. I don't know how he does that, but it does have, you know, it's got velocity, but it's also got, it just looks different. I think it's because he's got these long arms, and that ball's release point makes it feel like it's coming so much quicker than it is. You're on some deadlines too, huh, Urban? Yeah. It's unfortunate. Everybody's got to work. It's okay. So, anyways, I don't, I don't know if I have an opinion one way or the other about what those people were doing in the stands, but I just find it fascinating that the NBA is in a bit of a pickle now. See how it plays out. Ah, nice. All right. Well, get your stuff taken care of so you're freed up for your daughter. Smart man. And then, who are the matchups we have today? Let's check it out. We're gonna have St. Louis and Atlanta. They're gonna be playing at 3 o'clock my time. It's 5 o'clock Eastern. And then an 8:37 game Eastern time with Washington and Los Angeles. This is fun, guys. All these series are coming to Game 5. I mean, it is fun. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. We got all these elimination games. Who are you guys rooting for tonight? We got two matchups. St. Louis and Atlanta. And Washington versus the Dodgers. So, how you doing, Hard R? Welcome. Who are you rooting for, A, and then B, who do you think will win? So you may have a different opinion than who you're rooting for. The St. Louis-Atlanta game, to me, is a complete toss-up. I honestly have no clue what the outcome of that game is going to be. Washington and Los Angeles. I mean, I've said it once and I'll say it again. I think Los Angeles is going to the series. But I would like to see some Soto magic. I would love it. Dodgers Braves. That's what Hard Art is calling. Look, I think I'm for sure on the Dodgers. I agree with you there. And I think the Braves have a solid chance here for sure. I think that St. Louis looked pretty weak. If you saw Molina the other day, he was playing, it seemed like he was just playing beat up. And they kept talking about his hands, but it was true. You just kept seeing his hands were just getting nailed time after time after time. And he's the de facto leader on that team. You know, if Molina's going to be struggling here in this game, boy, it could be tough because he's the he's the veteran presence that they look to. People in St. Louis, they love that guy. Yeah, Bellinger magic. I'll tell you what, anything that Bellinger does, it seems like he can do no wrong in Los Angeles. They love him, and so he's got potential here to really raise the value of his collectibles. If he has a hot off season here, or a hot postseason. But we'll see. Who is pitching in the Los Angeles game? Is it Buehler tonight or Kershaw? Maybe it's neither. Yeah, Buehler's pitching versus Steven Strasburg. It's a good duel. That's a pitcher's duel right there. Obviously, it's Game 5. Most Game 5s are pitcher duels. But that's a matchup right there. Buehler. I mean, I give Buehler the nod generally. The guy, I love Walker Buehler. I love watching him. He's young, and the dude can paint. It's incredible. Yeah, he dominates. His command is just great. I think I showed an overlay in here the other day. Let me see if I can find that again. Of Walker Buehler's pitches. It was insane. Because he's got some gnarly break, and his curve does a lot of horizontal movement, which is what you want. I have to go and check back how to spell Bueller's. There we go. Yeah, I still can't find it. But I found this overlay. Of his pitches. And it was amazing. I know it's on my Twitter somewhere. But he does dominate. So we'll see how that goes. You know, Strasburg, he's a solid pitcher. 1.5 ERA here in the postseason. Bueller's got a 0 ERA. Strasburg with 10 Ks. Bueller's got 8. Bueller does have 3 walks, though. Both of them have pitched 6 innings, so it's a pretty even matchup. Both of them have a win. So we'll see, man. This is going to be a fun matchup tonight. That's the game I'm looking forward to the most, for sure. We'll see how the St. Louis-Atlanta game goes, because they're playing first. They'll play at 3 o'clock my time? It's 5 o'clock New York. I don't know how you guys on the East Coast, everything starts so late for you. You guys have to stay up so much later than the rest of the country to be involved in everything. That's got to be irritating. I like living in Colorado. I get most of everything. And the Californians, they're up partying late anyways. It's crazy. I lived in California, Southern California, for about 6 months. And it was just awful. So many. I mean, I loved it because you were so close to the beach. There was a lot of, shopping and shows and games. And, there's just tons of culture and social stuff to do. But then you could snowboard within an hour from my house. And you could surf within an hour in the same day. It was pretty incredible. But there were just so many people there. It was unbelievable how many people were there. And they just go all the time. They say New York is the city that never sleeps. It just feels like California is just, they never sleep. It's constant. It's exhausting. Every night they're like, let's go party. A weeknight. Want to go out and party on a weeknight? Really? The matchup for tonight, Jack Flaherty and Mike. I don't even know this pitcher from the Atlanta Braves. Fulton White? How do you even say this name? What? How have I not heard of this guy? Mike Fulton Whites? Fultonowitz? Fultonowitz? How do you say that name? Mike Fultonowitz. Something like that. Anyways. He's got a pretty good ERA, surprisingly. I have got to do more research on this dude right now. The whole season, 4.54 ERA, 8-6 win-loss, 105 strikeouts, and a 125 whip. That's why I've never heard of him. His career is 427. He's 44-41. He's got a winning record. 652 strikeouts. 132 whip. Not bad. Not great. Not bad. Let's check this other fool. Jack Flaherty. His postseason is not good so far. Season's 2.75 ERA. That was great. 11-8. Nice record. 231 strikeouts. Dang. That's pretty legit. And a .97 whip. I did not realize he'd had such a good season. That's a great season. His career is not as good as that. So this is one of his better seasons of the career. His career, he's 3.20 on ERA. 19 and 19 win-loss. 433 strikeouts. 1.06 whip. We got to look down the lineups, though, and we'll see Dexter Fowler leading off. He's super fast, but the dude has got a pretty low average this year. And you got him across from Acuna and Albies and Freeman and Donaldson and Markakis, McCann. It's just hard to imagine that you can be better than the Braves lineup. Then you look over at the Cardinals and you go Wong, Goldschmidt, Molina, Edman, all hitting pretty well. But I think the overall average for the batters for the Braves, I'm going to put the offensive, tip the hat offensively to the Braves. So I think the Braves have an offensive advantage in this game, and I think that they are going to be facing some tough pitching. So there's good pitching for this exact situation. Flaherty pitched well. Yeah, this is going to be a good matchup. We got another game coming up tomorrow for the NFL, which is going to be a banger. Fun game to watch because it's the New York Giants versus, New England Patriots. A rematch of their Super Bowl from, what was that, 2008? 2008 Super Bowl. Except this time, they have Daniel Jones leading the charge instead of Eli Manning. So, that could be interesting. We'll see how this plays out. Daniel Jones, I have his rookie patch auto card. And I think that card's going to be high dollar at some point. So got to top off my OJ. It's my breakfast for the morning, so even though it's 10:40. I don't eat until very late. Okay, so went over some of the events that I was going to talk about. I wanted to chat about my breaks real quick. No, this is just orange juice. Everfresh OJ. So check out El Canon or El Lunch Break stock. What is it? What is it? El Canon Breaks. And El Lunch Breaks. I'm trying to fill up my first big Mega Baseball mixer, which is going to be a combination of several different boxes in the break. $20 a team. If you pick 3 or more teams, all you have to do is put this coupon code into the coupon section at checkout, and you will get $5 off and free shipping. I want to try and break this thing this weekend, so see if we can get her filled up. I'm going to share it real quick. Why is it so much of a pain and a hassle to share this thing? Wix should make this easier. It's like impossible. There we go. I'll just share the whole link. How about that? So that's Mega Baseball Mixer number 1. So in the picture is one of everything that I'm breaking. So Topps 5-star, Heritage High Number Hobby Box, Bowman Sterling Hobby Box, and 2 Topps 2018 Holiday Boxes. This is a legit break. Good deal, $20 a team. Got some chances at the Acuna from 2018. You got some Vladdies or Pete Alonso's or the 2019 rookies, possible autos for them. And then 5-stars got possible rookie and veteran autos. So there's a lot of possibilities in here. 7 guaranteed autos in the break. Whoops. All right, now I'm going to be throwing on the Pokemon break, which I think is going to sell well. This is going to be a Hidden Fates break. Oh my goodness. 10 spots, because I believe that's what we have energy-wise and trainer. Yeah, so that would be 9 energies and 1 trainer spot. So we're going to have 10 spots. For how many? 40 packs, right. I think I can make like a user portal. And that way people can like log in to my website and like create their own accounts and it will track everything. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. I think I need to do that, to be honest with you. What's up, Lloyd? How's it going, my man? Good to see you. I'm just talking about some of the games from this weekend, or from this week. Today's matchups. Heading to work, huh? Moose hunting. I'm just kidding. I don't know what you do for work. It would be funny if you were a moose hunter, though. Kind of wish I was going hunting too, but I want to hunt turkey. That's what I hunt. Turkey, maybe some dove. Dove hunting is a blast, man. How you doing, Sue? Welcome. So once again, check this break out on the site. Is the Mega Baseball Mixer #1. 20 bucks a team if you buy 3 teams or more. You are going to get $5 off. All you have to do is put in pick 3 on checkout, and you will get $5 off plus free shipping. You have to have 3 or more teams in your cart. Otherwise, you're going to be assigned 1 random team when the break is held. We'll go from there. I feel like I have to figure out how to name this break correctly. The Hidden Fates ball break doesn't sound correct. But it is the ball, the ultra, that's what I'll call it, the ultra ball break. No, see, it's an ultra ball and a great ball. Can't just say ball break though, because that sounds a little fishy. Hidden Fates. Alright, now I gotta do some calculations, see if this is gonna work. $40 packs. 40 packs is going to be 144 cards. How you doing, Alex? Welcome. So that might be the best route. We'll see. Yeah, that would probably work. That's my guess. So, there's going to be 10 spots in the break, in the Hidden Fates break. There's 10, 20, 30, 40 packs in that break. It's going to be sweet. I don't know if you can get your hands on Hidden Fates much around, so that's why I kind of want to do this. I think the problem is I might be able to sell them for more than I can break them for. So, what do you do? So I did buy the 89 score, and I did buy the 2018 Baseball Series 2, which I've bought another online. So I'm willing to break this sucker. Willing to break both of these, obviously. Now this one is probably not going to be too exciting. I'm not sure. It's a full box, but it was not sealed when I got it. However, it is 89 score. So the odds of anybody going through it to try and get a Griffey out of it that's worth very little would be shockingly low. So I did get it from a card shop and a dealer there. So and I trust this guy. So not too worried about that one. But the Series 2 is still sealed completely. So I want to look for an Acuna. If anybody is interested in looking for that Acuna throughout this box, let me know. I'll throw it into I'll make a break on my site and we'll go from there. But if you guys have any interest in trying to search for an Acuna in the 2018 Series 2, let me know. Cool, thank you, Super. Yeah, I have a tracking number if you want it, but I didn't send it to you. I should have. My apologies. No problem. Yeah, it should be fairly quick. I usually use their priority mail, so it shouldn't be too long. But I kind of did some organizing, or reorganizing. So I have all my Pokemon way up there, lined and ready to go. And I just need, well, it's not all my Pokemon, obviously. I mean, a bunch more over there. And a bunch more there. So, but I had to clean up the office space because I had nowhere I could break cards or anything. So it's kind of stuck. So I probably will be cracking into a few of these today, 89 scores, see if we can get something. And then if I can be convinced to get into this 2018 Series 2 baseball. So if you guys have any interest in doing that, let me know. Right, yeah, just the score traded, so it's not even a Griffey in there that... Yeah, you're right. I like the 89 upper deck. You like those 89 tops? They're not bad. I like that 89 upper deck. I did a break of 89 Upper Deck with Urban the other day. I hope he has some more of that because I'd like to do it again. Oh, I see. You were doing a comparison, not saying you like Topps 89. I got you. Did someone say 89 Upper Deck? Urban, we can get you on here. You can break some more 89 Upper Deck if you want for me. But your favorite is his 89 Topps traded. I got you. Yeah, okay. You've asked me that like twice now, Urban. It's just orange juice. That's all it is. Hey, some 89 Bowman he can do at work. There we go. That's awesome. Now, do you have coworkers? You say you're self-employed, kind of. So, do you? I mean, if you did a break at work, would people be like suspicious, irritated, upset? I don't know what happens with this. So I think they go through on these no copyright sound and they just eliminate the songs that eventually get copyrighted. And so there's just like a blank spot in there for like a few minutes. You can do it at work. See, there you go. That's all I needed to know. If you can pull this off at work, great. All right, back to my break. I was almost done putting this stuff in. For 10 energy types, though, for breaking all 4 boxes, it's not going to be uber cheap. It's not going to be uber expensive, though, either. But that's 4 boxes. Wait, I have more boxes than I think. I'm not, like, adding correctly. Hi, JDLS. Welcome. Good to see you. I have 7 boxes. I'm keeping 2, one of each. So that puts me down at 5. I'm breaking 4. Oh, and one's on eBay. Okay, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, selling, keep. Okay. Got it figured out. So each one of those boxes for Hidden Fates goes for, I don't know, $50 retail, but you can sell them now for 75 to 85. So it's pretty gnarly. You can get in for a lot. So this break is going to be 4 boxes, 1 energy type. I do have shipped in there. I forgot. Which was this? I already took the 4 out, so $30, not shipped. Awesome, JDLS. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Which one? Mega Baseball number 1 or 2? I guess I could check. And it was so cool on Phillips. Did you guys, was anybody in Phillips' channel last night? Because I don't think Philip does a whole lot of live. He just does, videos that he posts normally. But I really like Philip's channel. It was a lot of fun hanging out in. And he's just a solid dude. But what was he talking about? Whoa, JDLS, your first break. Awesome. Well, congratulations, man. Good luck, and I hope you get something big time in this break. That break has got, 7 guaranteed autos plus 3 possible more. You're going to be guaranteed an auto patch or something on those. Yeah, he did great being live. He just has like a very, he brings that podcast atmosphere. It's calm, cool, collected. And I really liked it. Yeah, so mostly he does recorded stuff, but anyways, he did live last night. And I had a lot of fun in there, man. It was a blast hanging out with him. I didn't realize that he doesn't do breaks himself, so I was kind of thinking that he might. But either way, I would love to get him on and do a podcast with him. So I'm going to try and do that. But what was exciting about last night is it was like his second time live, maybe. And here in pops Jabs and Eric and John. Is that what their names are? And just hang out the whole night. I was like, holy cow, Philip, your second live stream. That's pretty legit ski, man. You've got some YouTube fame on your hands already. I think it was his second live stream. I could be wrong. I think he mostly just does recorded videos, though. Anyways, that was probably pretty cool for him. Have those guys come in. I've talked about it before, and I don't think that it was Jabs directly. I think it was Stryker that got me into breaks, but I think Stryker was directly influenced by Jabs. So I did, I kind of like John's channel a little bit more, just because it's a little more intimate, I guess, a little more personal. He's about half the followers, or not followers, half the viewers most of the time. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it, and I went over and hung out in John's channel. That was like the first time I had. In fact, I don't know how I hadn't discovered it in the last month and a half. I heard people talk about him. I just never sought him out. So I went and hung out yesterday, and it was a cool audience, a cool crowd. It was fun. I got more followers from that than I did from anything else I've done on here yet, just from going and chatting in John's channel, which is cool. I don't know how to change that. That's irritating. I'm just trying to download a photo for one of my breaks here, because I don't want to take the photo myself, quite frankly. JDLS, yeah, it should be pretty easy through YouTube if you have a webcam. Do you have a webcam? All right. Android, yeah, that's So just download Streamlabs on your phone, and you'll be able to go live. Streamlabs will ask you to sign into your YouTube account, and that's how it'll make you go live, or how it'll help you go live. Hi, CNA. Welcome. Oh, really? That's irritating. Oh, that's as much as my expertise can help. It's unfortunate, honestly. Alright, my Pokemon break is on the site now, finally. It's a little more expensive, but it is the Hidden Fates. That's alright, JDLS, that's okay. Everybody at their own pace. Yeah, eBay and PayPal have been like staples for me since I've lived in a small town. It's much more difficult to try and sell your old stuff in a town that only has 9,000 people than it is to sell in a big town. So I have to, get on these sites like eBay or what's that other one called? Let Go. I use that one quite a bit. Craigslist. And we use Amazon all the time out here just because, you still get free 2-day shipping where I'm at, even though we're not in a city. So I live, 4 hours away from Denver and 3 hours away from Albuquerque. So thank you, CNA Sports. I appreciate you letting me know that. I have my Donruss basketball listed as football. Is it my hanger box? I do, you're right. Haha, thank you. I'll edit that right now. Good catch. There we go. Should be good now. So yeah, like I said, I got this 89 score, and I got this Topps 2018 Series 2. Now, I know Primate wanted me to open this Series 2, so I may have to wait until he arrives for us to do this, but if you guys have any interest in doing this Topps 2018 Series 2, I may have to do either just a live break here or throw it onto the site. iRanks, it's great how this community helps each other out. Refreshing. Yeah, Series 2, baby. Yeah, I've got some update series, but the Series 2 I got for a pretty decent price. And I've been looking around on eBay for more of them, and I finally pulled the trigger, so we'll see. I kind of want to open this one and see if we can find an Acuna in it. I'd love to pull that for somebody. But I don't know how many stacks are in there. There are 4 stacks in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I might have to sell it by the stack. How you doing, Ricky? Either by the stack or by like the division or something. We'll see. But I want to see if that Acuna's in there, baby. Hey, party people. More than that. Yeah, it was a bit more than that. But it was still a decent price for a retail shop. Better than I was getting for at eBay. Yes, that's a Bats Down Acuna box right there. That thing goes for quite a bit. Oh, you're saying that? How much does it go for? The 90 or 100? I haven't pulled any more Charizards. I haven't opened any more boxes. I put everything up there, and I've been waiting to open it. So I just added 4 of those Great Ball breaks. Well, 1 break, but it's going to be 4 of those boxes in the break. So it's a pretty good deal, to be honest with you, because normally those boxes go for about $50 a pop retail, which you can't find them retail anymore. So they're going for, I've seen them at 75 as the lowest, but they've been popping up and down all over the place. And they've gone up to 85 and 95, and I've seen them sell over 100. So it's kind of insane. Which I didn't do a double markup on mine. I even did better than what those guys were doing. So, did you find a Charizard? Well, JDLS, unfortunately, I did. Sheboygan. In fact, I just put up the video. Doing well, Truth. Thank you. I just put up the edited video on my site, or on my YouTube last night of me pulling it, because I did video it. Yeah, I pulled it, and I lost my mind. So now that I've pulled it, I was like, what do I do? Do I sell the rest of the boxes that I have? Do I keep them? So I'm going to keep 1 of each of the products from Hidden Fates. And then I had 5 extra boxes to sell. So I made 4 of those boxes into a break on my website. It is the Hidden Fates Mega Break or whatever. Hidden Fates 4-box Mega Break. It's $30 a spot. And that's going to get you 1 random energy type. And that random energy type will get you any Pokemon of that type that's pulled. Then at the end, we're going to do 4 randomizations. I'm sorry. Yeah, there would be 4 randoms for 1 of each of the balls that's in the box, plus the promo card that comes in the box. So, it's 10 spots, 4 randomizations, pretty decent. I wish I found 2. I did find 2 of the Unbroken Bonds ones. The Balloon Fest in Albuquerque. Yeah, my sister sent me a picture this morning of the Balloon Fest. Was that this morning or a video this morning? Maybe it was yesterday morning. Go to Taking Back Sunday on Instagram. I had the privilege of tossing the coin last night to choose their album they're going to play last night. Cool. Really? That's awesome. I need to get an Instagram up and running for this specifically. Where I can show off cards and stuff and, various polls that I have. But I haven't had an Instagram in so long. Holy cow. I mean, the last time I had Instagram, I was in college probably. I do have Twitter because I love getting on Twitter. But I try to keep my Twitter world separate from my YouTube world in some respects. I want to keep about collecting. On Twitter, I get a little political. Wow, that's awesome. Well, I'm gonna have to get back on there and check them out. Taking Back Sunday on Instagram. Taking Back Sunday. What an old band. So the other thing I've been doing is I've been looking for. Really, that's awesome. Huh. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I've been looking for a new Charizard card. One that I cannot pull, but that I'm going to have to get from eBay probably, or from some seller. So I'm looking for a base set Charizard card, not the make this a little bit smaller. I don't want the first edition, and I'm not looking for the Shadowless right now, because those are a little pricey. I'm just looking for the base set Charizard. And I want to try and get something that I can get graded, that may not have been graded before. And so I've been looking through quite a few of these to see what I can bid on, and it seems like the majority of them have a set price for a buy it now or a best offer. That's awesome, Truth. Yeah, that's cool. With the drummer and the bass player in New York. Very cool. I'll have to go and check that out for sure. I was twice as old as everyone else there. That's awesome. When I was living in California, I remember going to these like little underground punk bands that were, you know, small up and comers. Some of them had gotten a pretty good following, but they're in Southern California. That's like they're a dime a dozen. So you can go to like little shows from bands all over the Inland Empire, all over LA. And it was just a lot of fun to go and see them. But there was we ran into one of our professors there once, and he was just hammered drunk. And I remember even when I was living there, I was like, good night. I'm the oldest one at these shows. They're all like 15 or 16-year-old kids. And I'm like 28 at the time, maybe. 26. Yeah, happy birthday, Truth. Awesome. Yeah, 40th is a big year. My sister's about to turn 40. I'm going to throw her a super soft 40th birthday. So hopefully she's not watching because I don't want to spoil the surprise. But the super soft birthday is going to be awesome. I'm going to get a bouncy castle. We're going to get like princess hats. We're going to have a petting zoo with like a little pony. I already talked to one of my former employees about bringing maybe some goats, which would be dope. And then we're going to have... what else? Oh, balloon maker. Like, just, you know, all the like 6-year-old princess's birthday party cliches we're gonna throw to her and just have super soft 40th. What's the creepy old dude doing here? Yeah, you got to check out my my mother's. In fact, I'm gonna put it up. All right, so check out this post. This is my mother and my 2 nephews. And my mom does cake baking. And she's like Ace of Cake style cake baker. Like, legitimately good. So, yeah, if you guys have any desire to get in on cakes that my mom makes, then you're going to have to pay a pretty penny to get her to ship them to you. But she will do you a legit cake. She'll make you something pretty awesome. I want to see if I can find her pirate ship cake. She is super talented, thank goodness. Oh, she did a Star Wars one. Philip would love this one. This is the Ewok Village. I think it's pretty awesome, huh? She did all of the creatures and the characters herself. Master Yoda. Princess Leia. That is sick. I gotta find her. She did a pirate ship cake that's awesome. There's a castle cake. Let's see what that one's all about. Oh, dang, look at that. It's like a full-on princess castle. I don't even remember her doing this cake. See, that's the kind of cake I want for my sister's 40th. Super soft princess castle cake like that. That's going to be awesome. Yeah, it's all detailed. My goodness. Mom. Oh, the show Gold Rush, she did a cake for that, which I thought was pretty cool, too. My nephew and I love that show. My dad, we all got into this Gold Rush show, and I don't know, my nephews, they just absolutely love it. I don't know, a lot of these are done with fondant, and I'm not a huge fan of fondant. I always think that the cakes are too sweet, but the inside, the like actual cake part, oh, so good. So good. But she's also done a lot without fondant. So yeah, so she did one for my birthday. I complained, all right? After years of not getting a cake for my birthday, I finally said, "Where's my cake? I've never gotten a cake from you. You keep making all these cakes for everybody." So she made me one. Let me see if I can find it. Just go to the bottom and go to the next page. Oh, there's the patriotic cake. Yeah, I know. Fondant's just like candy, which is crazy. Yeah, and here's more candy. Let's just do a candid fondant cake. Dang. That's cool. Whoops. That one's pretty neat. I don't know. If you just eat fondant, like, I can get sick to my stomach. It's just way too sweet. There was a wedding cake she did for somebody. Oh, my sister. That shows how much I paid attention at the wedding, huh? She does cupcakes, too. So the first take on this unicorn cake, she had to make some edits to it because it was a little too phallic. It was entertaining, though. There's my niece, Lizzie. She was not happy with her birthday party. There we go. So did a zoo one for my niece. It's a pretty cool cake. Bugs for my nephew. As a bet, my sister's bet. There we go. So my mom got me this. She made me this big Broncos cake, which was kind of cool. So that was the first cake I ever got from my mom. Well, not ever, but how come I can't get out of this now? There we go. Oh yeah, the Lego cake. That one was pretty cool. Some of those are actually Legos, though, so don't eat them. Silver and black. That would be such a giant disappointment for that cake. Ugh. And here, another friend of ours got another Bronco cake where she goes, like, all out on these flowers. I mean, she does all that herself just from piping. That's pretty cool. Trust me, you would never see a silver and black cake that pretty. Also, if you did have a silver and black cake, it would probably have a shank hidden in it somewhere. Alright, see you, JDLS. Yeah, you had the pirate ship on there. I showed it for a long time, because it was... Yeah, look at this one. Full-on Cinderella cake. She did all the dress and everything. I mean, that's a real Barbie inside, but everything over this is cake. Run to the store. Smart. Just win, baby. Just win, baby, win. That's right. There's a Olaf cake. Check out the rocket ship. Do you have it listed on the side? Rocket cake. Oh yeah, check that out. I forgot about this cake. Yeah, so I know that yours is here because I have created a website for you, if you recall. So this is the website I created for my mom a long time ago when I first was trying to figure out how to do Wix, and I was just kind of messing around with it. Here we go. Is it going to let me click it or something? Can I go to it? Obviously, I haven't kept up with this site, so... Well, that's probably the best I'm going to get of it right now. It was a full-on pirate ship, like everything she did, and it was just, I don't know, it was cool. Reminded me of Legos when I was a kid. This is all the stuff that she makes. She just does phenomenal. But, in fairness, you know, she doesn't want to do this. She's retired. She just wants to hang out and make cakes when she wants. So... making into a business is something she's not interested in committing to, and I completely get that. But still, it's a fun follow. If you haven't followed her, check out her cakes. But we're here for cards, and I want to find one of these suckers because I need to get me one of these Charizards. Base set. I used to have an original one. Most of you guys did. I want to get something that's I can get graded. You know, a lot of these you look at the back and they've got a lot of whitening on them. Whitening. It's just not ideal. But at least it is having the card in your collection. At least you can get it in your collection. So, look at this. $20. It's pretty cheap. This thing's probably completely crinkled. It is. See, it's all bent and crinkled and whatnot. But at least you can get a card into your collection for pretty cheap that's, you know, from our 1999 base set original. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's got a lot of nicks and dings on the sides of it. Scratches on the face. I appreciate them for getting such a good picture, though. So it's really not in good shape at all. And this isn't even base set. This is Series 2. Okay, we don't want that one. But you can get it out of Series 2 as well, by the way. It's just going to have the Series 2 logo on it. Here's one they say is near mints. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a lot of scratches. I do see some black, like, dots there on the side. Must be some ink loss from one of the other cards. The edges are a little iffy, but really not bad. There's definitely some whiting there. Look at that. The top is really bad. How can you even try to call that near mint when it's so bad? It's definitely not going to get a near mint grade, I don't think. Yeah, that's really bad. That's not the one we want. Especially for 109. Glurok. That was the German name for Charizard. Which I just find entertaining. Oftentimes they'll sell a curved card like this, and it can be fixed. Boy, but it is scratched to all heck. Look at the face of that thing. Oh, that's terrible. There's scratches all over the place. Not for my collection, it won't. If you guys know anybody that's selling these, I would much rather buy from somebody than some rando on eBay. From somebody that I trusted or knew. How's it going, Primate? Welcome. See, in this one they didn't take their own picture. So why would you don't even try. I am watching this one though. I went and watched this cuz this is pretty legit. This is almost every holo that they had from that base set. Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. Those are the big three, and you have the whole set from all three of them. And if you look at that Charizard, it's actually not in bad shape at all. I mean, really not in bad shape. It's good centering. I don't see much whitening or scratches. I like the look of this auction, to be honest with you. All three of these cards are in really good shape. Having some issues getting your Pokemon today. What issues? Yeah, I'm telling you, that's a good looking card from this photo. This one has a little bit of damage on the edge. I don't know. I like this. I like the look of this auction a lot. How's it going, Real Outlaw? Welcome. I may have to make that guy an offer. I can't. That's pretty expensive, but they're saying it's flawless. If that's the case, then I might be interested, but still, I just can't seem to take myself away from this one. Let's check out the backs. Really bad whitening on the Charizard. That bottom especially. Yeah, the whitening on the back is concerning. The fronts look really good though. The backs look terrible. Oh yeah, they sell starter decks. In fact, I've bought several starter decks. I think you can get them for like $10 or something at Walmart, a starter deck. And they have so many decks they made that it's almost easier just to use their decks than to try and figure it out yourself, because making your own decks can take forever to go through all the meta and data. Well, I was really excited about this auction until I saw the backs of those cards. It was disappointing. Wow, look at this. Complete Shadowless base set. That's crazy. Definitely can't see them in any kind of condition. Okay, here we go. Not great shape, but it is shadowless. That is cool. Yeah, really bad whitening there. That'll do it. Whenever you have a whitening on that card and on the edges, then you're done for. Original base set or anything like shadowless first edition, good night. Talk about crazy price. So here's what a PSA 10 Shadowless Charizard, the one we were just looking at, could go for. This one is Gem Mint 10. Oh, it's going 21. Let's do all sold. Of course, they're not going to have any sold on here because they're too expensive probably. This Reshiram and Charizard PSA 10 went for only 300. Wow, that has come down a lot. Wow, that is bad. That's really bad. Am I going to break Series 2? I'm only going to break it if I got people that are interested. I can't afford to break it myself. Well, maybe I can. Who knows? See if I can find the Acuna, since I bought a second one. I could probably break it. Just for funsies. Here's what I'll do. I'll advertise this. I will break this tonight just for funsies. the 2018 Series 2 baseball. But I have to get some work done today, so I think I should probably wait until this evening to break it. Plus, I've been wanting to do some more stuff in the evening. I wanted to try and keep the lunchtime more of like a podcast style. If there's some breaks sold out, great, we'll do it. But, you know, I'm not seeing a whole lot of movement during the lunchtime hours for breaks, so we'll probably do that more in the evenings now. Maybe do some auctions during the day. I don't know. I haven't tried an auction before, but it would be fun. Ay. For a division, see, I didn't even think about it on a division basis. I was thinking about selling it by the stack, because what are there, 4 stacks in there? But if we did it by division, what is that? There's 6 divisions. We have let's see, 6 divisions, 36 packs. So you'd have 6 packs a piece essentially, but it would be a division break. But let's see if I break it down. I know, I'm sorry I yawned. Not ideal. I would guess if you did it by division, I wouldn't guess, I would know. Yeah. With shipping, we'd be looking at like 32 bucks. 30 bucks a division? Yeah, about 30 bucks a division. 6 divisions, right? Well, no, it'd actually be 35 a division because I'd have... Because it's 32, yeah. It'd be 35 a division. So if you did want to do it by division, it'd be 35 a division for this break. That's shipped. We could do it by team. We could do it by stack. Stack would be more expensive. Team would be less expensive. Lower odds. But I'll probably break that tonight. So if you guys have any interest in that 2018 Series 2 baseball break, I will be selling stuff out of it. Whatever doesn't sell, I'll just break for myself. So that will be going this evening. I'll probably just get on and go for like, half hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. If I get enough people in that want to do it, let's crack into the sucker. But I think I want to do some Acuna hunting today, and it would be kind of fun. So this evening, if you guys have any interest, we'll jump into this thing. Like I said, if you don't, I'll just break it myself for funsies. But yeah, I would guess there's not enough to fill teams for sure. But a division break or a stack break would be fine. You could do pack ors. Do you have a box of it? I think you do have a box, don't you? That'd be worth it. I mean, I just would love to find that bats down Acuna. That'd be so cool. It's kind of like searching for, well, no, I guess, yeah, it is a lot like searching for Char Wizard. Oh, Char Wizard. The other card. Oh, Urban. Oh, you're leaving. Okay. Alright, so these two are Skyridge and Dragon Frontier. These two cards sold together raw. They're not graded, they're raw. And they say near mint condition, but I'd be surprised by that. Either way, look at how much these are going for. This Charizard right here. Oops, sorry, you guys need to see the screen, huh? Alright, so there's this Charizard, and then there's this, what they call a Gold Star Charizard. Okay, so these two cards right here sold for 3,000 Australian. Just those two. Absolutely insane. So Skyridge, I know that Urban has some Skyridge cards. And if that's the case, dude, I want to talk to you about getting your Skyridge cards, because I want them. I need them for my collection anyways, and I'm obviously willing to pay market price for most things if it's going into my collection. But yeah, I definitely would love to see one of those Black Star, or I'm sorry, one of those Gold Star Charizards. So the search for this reminds me much of the search for the Bats Down Acuna. Yes, because that is kind of comparable in price. Actually, this one, the Skyridge is probably more comparable to a Mike Trout rookie card. Searching for a Mike Trout is definitely going to be more like Skyridge, because the Skyridge Pokemon, in fact, the booster box, the cheapest booster box I found. Now, a booster box is 36 sealed packs. 36 sealed packs. And the cheapest booster box for Skyridge that I found was $15,000. $15,000 for a booster box of Pokemon cards. So, Skyridge is definitely the set you want. Check this out. We're going to do a Skyridge price guide. And I want you to see Alright, so the top, however many cards, Charizard, 500, Ho-Oh, 350, Celebi, 250, Crobat, 155, Articuno, 150, Umbreon, 150, Vaporeon, 140. I mean, we're talking like the top 50 cards, 40 cards in the set are all more than $20, and the top 10 or 15. How you doing, Mountain Gorilla? Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. The top 10 or 15 cards are well over $20. Top 10 are probably over 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All top 10 are over $100 per card. That's insanity. Then you drop down to like 99 for Flareon. You get Zatu's 50. I mean, it's just, this is the set you want to get. Skyridge is the set. Yeah, $15,000 for just a booster box. That's absolutely insane. That's Skyridge, and what was the other one? I want the one that's got the gold star. Dragon Frontier, that was it. All right, Charizard Gold Star from Delta Species. This is probably the most rare Charizard out. a gold star of this will sell for a lot. Or a PSA 10 of this gold star will sell for a lot. The one we just saw, it was raw, and it sold with that other Charizard for like $2,000. Now they say this one's $155 here, but it's a damaged holofoil, so this is obviously in a really bad shape. It's not going to get graded very well, and just look at that. The medium list price for the foil is $474. That's the medium list price. The medium market price, $612 raw. Let's see if we can find one graded. I was going for way less than I was anticipating. Oh, that's near mint 8, that's why. That's 8. I don't know if we'll be able to find a 10 on here, to be honest with you. Most of these are all going to be 8s or lower. There's a 7, and they're tough to grade. There's a lot of black on the card, a lot of dark coloring, so they're tough to grade. These are all PSA 8. This one's PSA 4 going for $350. Yeah, a PSA 10 is just going to be almost impossible to find anywhere. I can't even find one on not just eBay, but the internet, period. So they're tough to get your hands on, that's for sure. And that's why all the new cards I am making sure that I'm holding on to, grading, keeping them in really good shape. So here's the Japanese version of the Charizard that I pulled. This one goes for like quite a bit less than what the American version goes for. You can see it's $236 here to PSA 10. And mine will go well over $1,000 for PSA 10 right now. So, but I would love to get this guy. And if I could sell some more PSA 10 other cards so that I can purchase the Charizard. No, this Charizard came out in 2006. Yeah. So Delta Species was 2006. So not very long ago at all, to be honest with you. I mean, we're looking at a little over 10 years, 15 years maybe, 14, 13 years. And in just that short amount of time, 13 years, this card's at a PSA 8 selling for $680. So I don't know how much a PSA 10 is sold for. Troll and Toad has one in stock. But it's an 8 as well. An 8 isn't bad to have in your collection, by the way. There's $4,600 for that thing. PSA 10. Legit. Still not the $40,000 for first edition Shadowless PSA 10, which is just absolutely insane. But it's a lot of money. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I gotta get some work done, and I wanted to jump off here at noon my time so I can buckle down, finish what I told everybody I would do. So I will be back on tonight to break what I showed you before. 2018 Series 2 Baseball. So I'll be breaking this evening, probably around 6 o'clock Mountain Time. That would be 8 o'clock Eastern. So check back at that time for this break. If you want to get in on it, let me know. A division break would be 30. Did I say 30? Yeah, 35 a team. That includes shipping. That would be division break. And then I know. I honestly, truth, I don't feel too terrible because you're going to be at a rad show. So I would rather be in your shoes. But we could also do a stack break. And a stack break would probably be quite a bit more expensive, more around $50 a spot. So, anyways. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining me today. And yeah, True VIP, you're gonna be backstage and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I don't have any friendships like that. I think one of my friends might become an astronaut, which is pretty cool. But other than that, I don't know if I have any. And I have another friend that was the stuntman for Spider-Man, but didn't really do anything on screen himself. So, okay, yeah, tonight 6 o'clock Mountain Time, I will be breaking that. Like I said, if you want to get in on it, the division break, it's 35 per division, $50 if you want to do a stack break. So that's kind of what we'll do. Check it out, Real Outlaw. Go in there and take some pictures and email them to me, and I can tell you if there's anything valuable. And most of the time, if you go into a place that has a ton of Pokemon stuff, it's because they couldn't sell that old stuff. There's Steam Siege and Rising Guardian or Guardians Rising and all sorts of different. There's a bunch of different sets out there that did not sell well, and that's usually what is in stock at most places. But this is what you want to check, Real Outlaw: Hidden Fates, Unbroken Bonds, and Burning Shadows. Those 3 sets you want to try and pick up right now because you can still get awesome Charizard out of all 3 that's worth a pretty penny. So check those ones out. And check out my site, elkinonbreaks.com. Thank you for all who have bought in so far. We do have a break, Mega Baseball Mixer number 1, which is going. Right now we're down to 25 spots, I think. So jump on the bandwagon. If you get 3 or more teams, you will get $5 off plus free shipping. All you have to do is use the code PICK3. And I'm going to post the break real quick. No worries, Urban. All right, so there is the Mega Baseball break number 1, and I have one more that I'm going to put up. I'm going to post into the chat real quick, which is the Pokemon break that I just put up there. Hidden Fates Pokemon break. It's going to include 4 boxes, and check either of those out. So I'll leave this chat up for a little while. Just keep the music playing while I am off doing my other stuff. But check those out if you guys want to get into them. You're more than welcome, and I would much appreciate trying to fill that Mega Baseball Mixer number 1 and want to get that thing done by the end of the week. So thank you to all that have purchased into it so far, and those that want to check out my site, elkinonbreaks.com. I put both of those links in the chat. All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate you showing up today. I got to get some work done, so I will be back this evening, and then we'll see you again tomorrow, lunch breaks, same time, same place. Later, everyone.
music streaming app made by YouTube. It has a powerful search engine that finds songs with just a few lyrics. Yep, even that song. Download the YouTube Music app today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply. It's YouTube Music. Download the app today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
I was thinking I can conquer the world, and it didn't happen. I couldn't find opportunities to do anything with the guitar except practicing. Little by little, being patient, got to do a lot more, and I traveled the world to perform concerts. I waited a long time, but through music you can live a life.
micro laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently.
Those wide tackles. Russell Wilson is famous for saying the separation, same look that Cleveland got by the Rams on Sunday.
Let's just recap his week, if you will. On Monday, he completed a career-low 36% of his passes, his worst loss as a starter, falling to the 49ers 31-3. Adding insult to injury, there was Nick Bosa. A little payback for Baker planting an OU flag at Ohio State. And finally, Richard Sherman came out yesterday and stated that Baker did not shake his hand prior to the game. We now know that to be a bit of a